know what my New Year's resolution is. This year, I am only gonna date good guys. I'm confused. Wasn't that your New Year's resolution last year? Yeah, so? Well, girl, you spent like half the summer hitting on my cousin Trevor after he got out of jail. And no, I didn't. He was cute though. Is he still single? Some things never change. Hello, lovely humans. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name's Heather. I am a baker turned physical therapy student, a cat enthusiast, and a woman on an adventure to get healthy and lose 100 pounds. Now, I know we were all super happy to say goodbye, thank God, never come again, to 2020 because it was a hot mess, y'all. Y'all know this, y'all live this. We're pandemic and all that jazz. So much fun, said no one ever. But it is now January 1st, which hopefully will also be January 1st when I edit this, because I'm a procrastinator. But it is the new year, and let's face it, one of the things that we do really, really well is making New Year's resolutions. One of the things that we also do not do really well is following through with those New Year's resolutions. It's the same thing every year. Everyone and their mother's like, my New Year's resolution, I'm gonna lose some weight. Which, don't get me wrong, that's awesome if you can manage to do it. If you follow through, good for you, dude. Because people are not good at that, myself included. Every January, everybody and their mother is running to the gym. They are packed, and trying to find a machine is just a friggin' hot mess. Obviously, things are a little bit different this year, given that a lot of places don't even have gyms open with this pandemic, but the idea still stands. A lot of people have gained their COVID-20 and are very, very ready to work it off, so they have made New Year's resolutions to get rid of it, and you might have too. And don't worry, I'm not dogging on you. If you are the type of person who can make a New Year's resolution and follow through, that is amazing. You do you and kick some butt. I'm rooting for you. I am not one of those people. If I make a New Year's resolution, chances are I'm gonna forget about it within a month or two simply because life happens and things get crazy. I actually do not normally make New Year's resolutions. And that is what I want to talk to you guys about today. But I do have a slightly, hopefully helpful suggestion for you guys. So one thing that I started doing in the last couple of years, rather than New Year's resolutions, because the thing is, I'm still very type A. I definitely make goals and I want to achieve them and I'm just like, let's do this. I just get, easily distracted. So what I started doing, every single month, I write down my goals. Not my goals for the year, my goals for that month and that month only. I usually write them out on my planner because I use that thing religiously to track all of my work days and school days and homework and, few social engagements when I pretend to not be a hermit. But they're all in there. So, since I use it all the time, I make sure to write just those 3. I only make 3 because if I do more than 3, I get overwhelmed and usually I don't end up doing all 3. So, I put 3 goals for that month in my planner. And at least once a week, I check in with myself and have a lovely muttering conversation in my head to see if I'm actually making any sort of effort to achieve those goals. And the thing is, it actually works really well for me. So I want to tell you guys, just on the off chance it hasn't occurred to you, the main thing that's actually important about getting healthy is doing what works for you. And for a lot of us, it's very, very easy to run out of motivation. So if what gets you motivated is making a goal for the whole year, that's amazing, freaking do it! Like, go kick some butt. If what gets you motivated is making goals just for that month, you should absolutely do that. Whatever works for you, just make a plan and go for it. So, since we are on the topic of goals, I thought I would share my goals for January with you guys. But to be completely honest, I haven't actually written them down yet or fully thought about it. So, one moment, please.
A few moments later.
Welcome back, guys. So, I have 3 goals for January, and they are as follows. My first goal is to be able to do the splits. Now, I used to be able to do them back in like high school, early college, but it's been, I don't know, like 8 years at this point since I've been able to do them fully, and it bugs me. I used to be really proud of myself for being able to do the splits, even though I was like kind of a big girl, but that ship sailed because I got lazy with stretching. So I started working on it again, I'd say roughly this last October. And honestly, I have not been super proactive with doing the stretches that I need to so that I can do the splits, and I'm gonna get it together because I wanna actually achieve the splits by the end of January. Now, if I achieve this, you guys will get to see because I am documenting the entire thing. Now, goal number 2 is to go see a therapist about my food issues at least once a week. Now, I know I mentioned in some of my other videos that I've been struggling a little bit lately. It seems like I just kind of got off track, and the more I got off track, the harder it was to get back on track. And that led to a couple of binging episodes that I am a little bit disgruntled about. So, I want to get myself in check and reach out to a therapist. I have already made the first steps. I am basically just waiting to hear back at this point. I'm not really sure how long that's going to take, but at the very least, I am working on it, and I will keep calling if I have to. Because frankly, compulsive eating is no joke, and binge eating is also a struggle, so I would rather nip that in the bud very, very soon. Now, goal number 3 is kind of a weird one, but it needs to happen. And it is to fix the drywall in our game room. And there is a story behind that. Now, if you guys saw my stretch with me video, you probably noticed that there is just a random hole in the wall. Nobody got angry, nobody kicked the wall, nothing so dramatic. My poor husband somehow managed to like flip over a chair as he fell out of it and put the leg through the wall because, bless his heart, he is just as coordinated as his wife. We're quite a clumsy pair. But that hole's been there for over a year. I have been busy and frankly just making lots of excuses to not get it done, and it's bugging me. And so I know that even though I will have homework because I start school on Monday, I know that I'm going to have to make time to tackle that because it's on my list. So those are my 3 goals for this month. I would highly recommend that you guys find what works for you, and if you don't know what works for you yet, but you're finding that making New Year's resolutions isn't, take some time and make 3 goals for this month. Go for it. Half the fun of this whole adventure we're on is trying new things and figuring out what does and does not work for you. So that's all for today, but if you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button down below, and if you want to see some more of them, yay, hit the subscribe button and make sure to click that notification bell. Now, I know some of us have had a rough couple of months with the holidays and with a lot of snacking and a lot of new foods to try. So if you got a little off track, that's okay. Just get right back on it and make sure that you are loving yourself every step of the way, not just when you hit your goal weight. I will see you lovely people next Friday. Bye-bye. Hi, Mittens. Look who come to say hello. Look who came to say hello. Hi.